Tired of overcrowded beaches and the same old tourist traps in Florida and California? If you're looking for an authentic, unforgettable coastal escape, you've come to the right place. Forget what you think you know about American beach towns, because I'm uncovering 19 sensational destinations that offer pristine sands, vibrant communities, and a charm all their own, far from the usual suspects. Let's begin with number 19, Rockport, Massachusetts. If you're craving classic New England coastal vibes, Rockport is a great place to start. This small harbor town is filled with fishing boats, art galleries, and rocky shoreline views that feel straight out of a postcard. Stroll past motif number 1, one of the most photographed buildings in the country, explore the walkable waterfront, or take in sweeping Atlantic views along the rugged coast. 18. Port Aransas, Texas. For a laid-back beach escape on the Gulf Coast, Port Aransas delivers wide sandy beaches and a relaxed island atmosphere. Located on Mustang Island, this town is all about easy beach days, dolphin sightings offshore, and colorful stilt houses lining the coast. Whether you're walking the shoreline, watching the sunset, or enjoying the calm water, Port Aransas keeps things simple and scenic. 17. Ocean City, Maryland. Ocean City brings classic East Coast beach energy with a lively twist. Its 3-mile boardwalk stretches along the Atlantic, packed with ocean views, amusement rides, and nostalgic seaside sights. Spend the day on the wide beaches, catch sunrise over the ocean, then head bayside for glowing sunset views. It's a beach town that balances non-stop activity with open stretches of sand. 16. Tybee Island, Georgia. Tybee Island sits just outside Savannah and brings a slower, more traditional coastal rhythm to the Georgia shoreline. Broad beaches extend along the island, framed by dunes, tidal creeks, and historic landmarks. One of the oldest lighthouses in the state rises above the coast, anchoring views across the Atlantic. The compact size keeps everything close, letting the scenery and ocean air define the experience. Number 15. Kennebunkport, Maine. A more refined take on seaside scenery sets the tone for this stretch of Maine's coastline. Rocky headlands, quiet harbors, and crashing Atlantic waves shape an atmosphere that feels dramatic rather than tropical. Scenic coastal roads pass historic homes and hidden coves, opening up wide ocean views along the way. The overall mood stays calm and composed, blending polished village charm with the raw beauty of New England's shoreline. 14. Bar Harbor, Maine. Situated along a dramatic stretch of Maine's coastline, Bar Harbor brings together seaside town life and striking natural scenery. The waterfront sits right beside Acadia National Park, where rocky shores, forested hills, and ocean views converge. Boats drift through the harbor during the day, while evenings bring a quieter pace and glowing skies over the water. The setting feels grounded, scenic, and unmistakably coastal. 13. Newport, Rhode Island. Ocean views take center stage in this historic coastal city, where cliffside paths trace the Atlantic for miles. Newport's shoreline mixes rocky bluffs with calm coves, creating constant contrast between land and sea. Grand architecture lines the coast, but the real draw is the scenery itself. Waves crash below the famous Cliff Walk, offering some of the most memorable coastal views in New England. 12. Bald Head Island, North Carolina. Accessible only by ferry, this quiet island village immediately feels removed from everyday life. Cars are absent here, replaced by golf carts and shaded maritime forests. Beaches appear wide and uncrowded, backed by dunes and sea oats rather than busy development. The slower pace naturally shifts attention outdoors, as ocean breezes, coastal trails, and open shoreline become part of daily life on the island. 11. Folly Beach, South Carolina. This South Carolina beach town keeps things casual from the shoreline to the streets just beyond the sand. A long pier extends into the Atlantic, surfers gather near the breaks, and colorful storefronts line the main road. Days unfold at an unhurried pace, centered on the ocean and changing light. Sunsets regularly draw people back to the beach, closing out the day along the water. Number 10. Galveston, Texas. History and shoreline come together on this Gulf Coast island city. Galveston's beaches run alongside historic districts filled with Victorian-era buildings, creating a setting unlike most Texas beach destinations. The seawall frames long coastal views, while nearby piers and promenades keep the waterfront active. The result feels lively yet grounded, blending beach scenery with a strong sense of place. 9. Provincetown, Massachusetts. At the very tip of Cape Cod, Provincetown delivers a beach town experience unlike anywhere else in New England. Vast dunes and protected seashores surround a compact, lively waterfront filled with galleries, cafes, and historic landmarks. The beaches here appear expansive and wild, especially along the Cape Cod National Seashore. Between ocean views, maritime history, and a creative atmosphere, Provincetown balances natural beauty with unmistakable personality. 8. Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. Clear water and consistent surf set this coastal town apart along North Carolina's shoreline. Wrightsville Beach sits just east of Wilmington and draws people in for its clean beaches, active water scene, and open ocean views. Paddleboarders glide through nearby waterways while surfers line up along the breaks. The town's layout keeps the beach front and center, creating an energetic coastal setting that stays scenic year-round. 7. Virginia Beach, Virginia. Running parallel to the Atlantic coastline, Virginia Beach combines scale with classic seaside appeal. A broad boardwalk follows the shoreline, backed by open sand and sweeping ocean views. The city offers room to spread out, whether along quieter sections of the coast or near the lively oceanfront area. Ocean scenery dominates the horizon from early morning through evening. 6. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. One of the most recognizable beach destinations on the East Coast, Myrtle Beach delivers non-stop coastal energy. The shoreline spans miles, supported by a busy boardwalk, oceanfront attractions, and constant activity near the water. Beyond the main strip, quieter beaches stretch north and south, offering a different pace. The mix of expansive sand, ocean views, and lively waterfront makes Myrtle Beach a standout. Number 5. South Padre Island, Texas. Bright water and soft sand give this barrier island a distinctly tropical look, rare along the Texas coast. South Padre Island extends along the Gulf with wide beaches, steady breezes, and open horizons in every direction. Boats move steadily offshore, seabirds skim the water, and the coast stays visually uncluttered. The combination of color, space, and sunshine creates one of the most visually striking coastal settings in the state. 4. Cape May, New Jersey. Victorian architecture and broad Atlantic beaches set Cape May apart from most East Coast beach towns. Colorful historic homes line quiet streets just steps from the shoreline, giving the town a timeless appearance. The beaches remain wide and well kept, framed by classic beach tags, striped umbrellas, and old-fashioned charm. Everything here points back to a slower era, blending seaside scenery with one of the most distinctive townscapes on the coast. 3. Outer Banks, North Carolina. Set along North Carolina's coast, the Outer Banks are made up of several well-known beach towns, including Nags Head, Duck, Corolla, and Kill Devil Hills. Tall sand dunes rise behind the shoreline, historic lighthouses punctuate the landscape, and wide beaches dominate the scene. Each town brings its own character, yet the overall setting remains open and windswept. It's one of the most recognizable coastal regions in the United States. 2. Cannon Beach, Oregon. Towering sea stacks and a dramatic Pacific backdrop give this Oregon coast town an unmistakable presence. Cannon Beach faces the open ocean, framed by misty skies, rugged shoreline, and the instantly recognizable Haystack Rock. The beach itself feels vast and untamed, opening far in both directions. Changing light transforms the scenery throughout the day, resulting in a coastal landscape that looks striking in every season. Number 1. Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Carefully planned and beautifully maintained, Hilton Head Island delivers one of the most balanced beach town environments in the U.S. Bike paths wind through maritime forests, leading onto clean, sandy beachfront that runs uninterrupted along the coast. Development stays low profile, keeping ocean views open and natural scenery front and center. The result is a coastal destination that feels polished without losing its connection to the landscape. That wraps up our list of the best American beach towns beyond Florida and California. If this video helped spark some travel ideas, hit the like button, subscribe to Travel the Top for more destination guides, and drop a comment with the beach town you'd add, or which one surprised you most. Ready for more coastal inspiration? Check out our video featuring the most charming beach towns in the Pacific Northwest for even more seaside destinations. See you in the next adventure!